In this video, I am going to be talking about how to implement an exercise and how to end an exercise in the Great Leaps program. For this example, I will be demonstrating how to do this in the sight phrases component of the program. Please note that these instructions are implemented in each of the components of the program. Once you have provided your student with their unique student code for your session and they are viewing the exercise with you, you will have your student begin reading, and we want to read left to right, row by row. As soon as your student begins reading, you are going to click Start on your timer, and the timer will count up from 0 to 60. As your student is reading, you will be listening for any errors made along the way. If an error is made, you will want to immediately correct your student and left-click once on the word where the error was made, and you will see that doing this will turn the word red. For example, your student began reading this exercise, and let's say they made an error on the word mine, the word three, and the word not. So as you can see, just by left-clicking one time on the word will turn the word red. Please be advised that your student will not see any errors marked on their screen, and they are only visible to you. If your student is not able to read the entire exercise within 60 seconds, you are going to receive a pop-up message on your screen instructing you to have your student stop reading. And it will look just like this. At this point, you are going to double click on the last word that was read by your student when the pop-up message appeared. So for example, let's say your student was able to read up to the word could when the pop-up message appeared on your screen. So we would double click on the word could, and that will turn all of the words, including the word could, to blue. At this point, we would pick a line or two to model for and with our student, and be sure to pick a line where an error was made, or perhaps a line where your student may need some practice in fluency, and then we would click the Submit button. Now, let's say your student was able to read all of the words in the exercise within the given time frame of 60 seconds. Once your student reads the very last word of the exercise, and in this case, the last word is home, you will want to click Stop on your timer, and you are going to double click the last word of the exercise, which is home. And this will turn all of the words in the exercise blue. In this case, if your student made 2 or less errors, this would mean they have made a leap to the next exercise, and take this time to celebrate this win for your student. If your student made 3 or more errors, you will go back and implement modeling, again picking a line or two, either incorporating a line where an error was made or where your student may need a little more practice with their fluency, and you will click Submit, and we'll try the same exercise again the following day. As a reminder, the goal in the 3 main components of Great Leaps is that your student will read the exercise in 60 seconds or less with 2 or less errors made. Both criteria must be met in order to move on to the next exercise.